Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, y'all, I'm up here reading a dang on message and forgot to look up. But I was trying to catch the night owls because I know sometimes people are up late. So I was up doing a video and I was like, I'll pop on to see is anybody up. Hey, B Grants, Nikki Marie, Clarice. Hey, Clarice. It brings you back to Silence of the Lambs. Nikki Marie. Oh, I said Nikki Marie. While Lashana asked Nikki Knights, yes, night owls, night owls, night owls. I just did my look at the lockup video, and I was putting together the um screenshot and also texting with Karla. So I just didn't look up to the screen. So what is everybody up doing? It is 2 a.m. Not gonna be on here long at all, at all, at all. But hello to everybody. Um, oh la is up Braden here, girl. Braden here, not me. I got my hair twisted up with my little clamps in it because I didn't feel like twisting my hair at all. Good morning. Well, I guess so because it is 2 a.m. Um, using time because I was about to go to sleep. Um, I love your hair. Loving the curl pattern and what you use. Um, Pattern Beauty. I've been using the Pattern Beauty stuff from Tracy Ellis Ross. I've used it twice, and I like it so far. So I will probably get. I got the trial sizes, and they're supposed to restock the bigger ones. I'm going to get the bigger ones when they go back in stock on the 15th. But yeah, I just been using Pattern Beauty, and it's really good on my hair. Actually, it's amazing. As y'all see, I'm wearing my hair down a little bit more than I usually would because it's easier to manage. That's all. That's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do a video about that. I have to do that tomorrow. Um, it's 11 in Vegas. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. here in Michigan. Um, Carolyn Cornick on the call when I realized, hey, I pop up at different times and everything, just to see what it is. I try to catch people at different times, but usually when I'm on this late, I don't stay on long because it's usually not that much to talk about because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 in Cali. Um, but see, yeah, I don't do braids. I don't do box braids because I don't want to ever have to be taking them down. So box braids look amazing, but they're hell on just having to get them in and get them out. I'm up watching this foolishness called Love and Lockup. Laura Shirley. Yeah, I just reviewed that show. Love and Lockup is definitely a crazy show, and it's kind of crazy. Just got back from seeing Lil Duval. Lil Duval was here in Michigan, well, in Detroit, a couple weeks ago. My friend went to the comedy show, and he got booed here in Detroit mainly because he wasn't telling jokes. He was doing his songs or whatever, and we don't play that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people. So who was it said that? Nikki Knight. Was the show advertised as a concert or as a comedy show? Because again, when he came here, the people were pissed off that he did not do any comedy. He was singing and rapping and songs and that kind of stuff, and they wanted some jokes. So yeah, they booed him like boo or whatever. Up watching movies. I think I'm gonna go to bed once I get off of here. I'm just trying to wait for the Love at the Lockup to upload because I may put it up tonight and see if it gets flags within the next hour, and if not, I go to bed. Versus waiting until the morning to put it up and it gets flagged, I gotta wait even longer. So we shall see what happens. Hey BJ, are you still going to review First Wives Club? No, not really. I did the first 2 episodes, and I was just like, eh, You know what I'm saying? The first 2 episodes I reviewed it really well, but by the time I watched the rest of the episodes, I did not feel like doing each episode, and I was like, people saw the first two, it was good enough, and I hope they, went ahead and watched it. But I do feel like it was like the movie. For me, it was like I saw the movie, but I still really think it was a good series. If it gets to season 2, I will watch season 2 because at that point, it's a continuation versus what I already knew from the movie or whatever. I've never read the book, and people said that the TV show was more like the book than the old movie was. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to review it further this season. But if it gets to season 2, I will review it. Karla actually just texted me about what's that Tyler Perry show, the Oval. She's cool with one of the actresses on that show, and so she was trying to tell me to watch it. So I'm like, okay, because she's my best friend. She's like, can you watch it because someone she knows is on it. I'm going to watch and review the Oval. So I have to pay for the um BT Plus. So I'm probably do the Oval. I end up doing the show Sisters and then see how that goes. If Tyler Perry does the episodes how he did the Have and Have Nots and If Loving You Was Wrong, where it's slow, I'm not gonna keep it. I need it to be different than what he had on like completely different, or it's not worth my time. Because it's just stupid. Anyway, I'm in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Oh, okay. Mhm. I paused Power to tune in. Oh, hey, okay, pause the Power. Can we still drag Evelyn? Evelyn can be dragged forever and ever and ever. Um, I was talking with Alex. Me and Alex was on his IG live. Was it last night? It was last night that I go to bed go to work, and we were talking about Basketball Wives, and I was saying how I don't want to review it next season, and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna review it," and I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah," he said, "Because it's work." He's like, I'm reviewing because people watch the reviews. So I'm like, I don't want to go. The show frustrates me to no end, and I feel like I wanted to people like nobody else should watch it, just watch the reviews of it. But at the same time, I'm still just so frustrated with Evelyn, with Shawnee, with Malaysia, with Kristen, and I just can't see. I feel like if I review it next season, I'm going to read them for filth every episode. And then I get the Evelyn fans saying, "Well, you always watching the review, and if you hate it so much, well, I keep watching it." But it's like it is, one of my top viewed reviews. So I'm stuck between: do I give the show up when I'm already not doing that many shows, or do I? And again, this is for next season. Or do I continue to review it and then drag them hoes every episode, and then still hope that the only people watching it is people who are reviewing this, so all the views go to YouTubers versus VH1. So I don't know. But yeah, Evelyn gets on my nerves. I saw that she was on Hollywood Unlocked. I watched maybe 5 minutes of the interview, and I seen 2 snippets that was on IG. The interview was so friendly to her, and she wasn't called out for anything. I think it's, oh my God, she's on my nerves. And I just want to kind of punch in the throat. Anyway, it just gets on my nerve. Hey, Nay. I just got down and seen that you commented. Can't wait to watch Power. Yeah, Power don't come on for us until tomorrow. Well, yeah, tomorrow at midnight. So I'll end up having it up at that point in time. Um, the tickets were free. Yes, jokes and music. His set is probably like 30 minutes? That's it? That should be free. Oh, well, the tickets were free. Okay, it makes really sense. But yeah, mm. All right, Duval. How you feel about Tasha helping Tariq on Power and Lakeisha? Um, Lakeisha can go. Again, I don't. Keisha's time has run out, in my opinion. As far as Tasha helping Tariq, I feel 2 different ways. I feel like nobody should want their son to be in that game. Like no one should want them to be a part of their life. However, on the same token, I feel like if you feel like he gonna do it, he gonna do it with or without us. Like he's gonna do it. Period. Like he's not listening to anybody who's telling him not to do it. I don't see anything wrong with showing him how to do it to where he doesn't get caught. You can't, if you can't stop enjoying with it, if you can't stop enjoying them, I don't know. But I wouldn't want my child doing that. And at the end of the day, I might like, you want to do it, go ahead and do it, and see how far you get. And he'll end up getting in trouble. So I mean, it's literally a catch-22. It's not that we encourage her to do it, but what else can you do when you don't want your child to not go down, the path of death or prison? Will you teach them how to survive in a drug game? I get it. I get it, but it's still, it's still some bullshit if I say so myself. Is Boomerang coming back? Yeah, Boomerang got a season 2. I don't know, because Boomerang got a season 2. I think I don't think the game they got one, but Boomerang did. But I don't know when it's coming back. I feel like because Layla Waite is working on The Shy right now. Once The Shy is finished shooting, maybe she'll then go do Boomerang. So we shall see. But it did get a season 2. Love you too, Nay. I feel like Basketball Wives is a dragon. It really, really is, and it's absolutely aggravating. And it kind of gets on my nerves. Also, can Jason Lee? Can we drag Jason Lee? I'm not a fan of Jason Lee. I feel like Jason Lee is a blogger who will. I don't think he's fake. However, I still feel like people who be on some bullshit, he still will allow them to be on their bullshit and not call them on it. The whole interview with Evelyn was just too nice. Like, even if you don't dislike her, to ignore stuff that happened on the show is beyond me. And when he said you're my favorite one, I'm like, how is she? If she's your favorite, then you're a piece of shit, Jason. That's how I feel about that. Thank you for watching Basketball Wives first, because I couldn't do it anymore. A lot of people tell me that they don't watch the show, that they just watch our reviews, and I think that's good because, again, the thing is, they already got a season 9, so nothing that we say or do now will cancel that, because it's supposedly already been greenlit for Johnny. But I do feel like if less people watch, or people also say, only watch it on YouTube or watch it, other places, but it's not getting them the views, that's the good thing to do. Because if no one is watching except 20 YouTubers who reviews the show, then, but I know there are going to be people who watch the show, because the ladies on the show do have fans. But I do feel like if enough people don't watch it and the views drop, that's still a clear indication of, okay, should it be another season? But, we shall see what happens next year. Hey, Z to the I. Hey, Miss Tara. Otherwise, we have grown. We are no longer 25, and that's the weird part. I feel like they think it's kids watching them and not grown, full-fledged adults. I'm looking like, if y'all on the show was in your 40s and early 50s. I think Jackie's maybe the one that's 50 or whatever. But so is the audience, because the audience has grown with you. I don't feel like it's that many young people watching that show, honestly, because it's like, for what? For what? A black woman got on Jason Lee's show recently and checked him for what he said. They need to just. I don't watch him. I do follow the IG Hollywood Unlocked to see different things, but I don't follow the YouTube channel to watch interviews at all. I only see what they have going on, or somebody posts a clip of it, and that's how I found out about Evelyn, because I also don't follow Evelyn. So some things I just don't know. Take a poll with the JayBirds. I'm cool with you not reviewing next season. Yeah, it's just, it gets on my nerves. He's gonna die, but by whom on power? I feel like I don't think they're gonna have Tommy do it, because Tommy has already killed too many people. I also think they're gonna have Tommy do it because Tommy took out Holly. I think to have him also take out Keisha would not make sense. I feel like it may be Tasha or Tariq, but I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's going to be Tommy or Ghost. It could be, she could be a casualty of war with them and Jason. Jason may take her out if he finds out that I don't know, but I don't think it's going to be Tommy, where that is what most other people think. You watch Claws. Yeah, I watched last season. I know season 4 will be the last season, and the show deserves to end. Season 1 was great. Season 2 was good, but it was like, okay, y'all going left a little bit. Season 3 was completely left. Season 3 had season 3 was too much. It was seem too much, and I'm not surprised that they didn't get early renewed for season 4, and I'm not surprised that they got a late renewal for one last season, because I don't know if the writers changed or if I don't know what happened, but I wish it would have stuck to how it was season 1 and season 2, because season 3 was kind of crazy. Did you see the interview between WGCI host Kendra G with Jason Lee? No, I don't. Again, I don't watch that stuff often at all. At all. It'd be teen too much on most days. Have you watched this mess called Many People Can't Run the Stars? I'm watching. No, I'm not watching it. I posted on my IG. If y'all not follow me on my IG, you follow me on my IG at J_Lees_Corner. Most times when I'm announcing the shows I will review or won't review, I put it on there first. I am not reviewing Marriage or even watching Marriage Boot Camp Reality Stars. The current one is coming. Did it come on like today? I deleted the record off my DVR because the one Lagovine sister, the one Carter brother, the chick from the Housewives, and Corey from that movie. Like, I don't care. Those are literally all people that I do not care about, I don't know about, and would not hold my attention. And the fact that the one dude, Corey, looks like a depressed Michael Jackson, I cannot get past that. So no, I'm not doing that. Now, when the new season with couples come on, and I think it may come on in either in December or in January, I'm going to watch that, because that is supposed to going to have where Jocelyn Hernandez and all those folks will be on that one. So that one I'm going to watch. But this one right here, no, I'm not going to watch it. I give zero fucks about it. Cannot do it. You watch Empire? I do, but I'm not reviewing it anymore. The last episode I reviewed, it was stupid. The show is stupid. It's being stupid. I'm confused on why it's so stupid. So I'm going to watch it, but I'm not reviewing it at all. You start watching Best Wife when Roy Smith? That was a long time ago. They may have been greenlit for the season, but we all know shows can be canceled mid-season. I wonder if it was extended for season 9, but it may not get that many episodes. We have to see. I don't watch Basketball Wives, but I do watch reviews, and I clicked on it. Thank you. What's your thoughts on the first episode of Legacy season 2? It confused me. I was like, not confused. Well, I did not enjoy it too much. I didn't enjoy it too much. I don't like it. I didn't like it. It was too different. But I get it has to be different because, again, Hope erased everyone's memories of her. And I get that. But I was just like, it's just not the show it was. And I feel like you only had one season of the show in that one way. And then to have it completely changed, I was like, I don't like this. I'm mad that Ralph is it Ralph, the one who was a wolf. Now what? Okay, so yeah, I didn't like it that much. I'm gonna keep watching it, but I didn't like it that much at all. It was just seeing too much, and they got on my nerve. I know I'm late, but how do you feel about Erica and Safari new baby? I'm saying, like, well, it's a baby. Like, I don't, Erica and Safari both have been through their own public foolishness, up and through. But we can't act like the people who've been through public foolishness may not come together and be happy. I'll say this. Look at Joe and Sin, who found love, was going to get married, had a whole baby, and now they're not together. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. I think Safari's a cool dude. He deserves to be happy. I think, I'm happy for them. I'm not going to say that I don't think Erica will get pregnant for a storyline. I don't think that. The fact that they're still together, I think, is less of a storyline and just more of they were already on the show. Because it's not like neither of them was on the show. Safari has been on every franchise of Housewives of Lord Jesus, of Love and Hip Hop. He's been on the New York, Hollywood, Miami. He's the only one of the only cast mates who has been on each show. He don't need to get with Erica and get her pregnant for a storyline. Um, Erica was already back on the show as well, so I don't think it's for a storyline. I just think they're lucky enough that their life is happening and they on the show. I'll say that. But I think congrats to them, and want them to have a healthy, happy baby. But yeah, uh, who's you mean Tariq? Tariq and Tasha will be going on the spinoff. I think that's stupid. The spinoff should be Tate as governor, and that the spinoff should not be about any of the main cast. Meaning, it should not be about Ghost, Tasha, or Tommy, or Tariq. It should not be that. There's no point in us seeing Tariq do drug stuff. We've seen the daddy do that. That does not make any sense. The spinoff should be Rashad, Ramona, in the governor's house, and that's it. That's it. And it should spin off from there, because anything else you could just kept power going. It's just stupid. The whole Ghost book 2, whatever, that has Mary J. Blige. I don't want to see a spinoff of Tariq and Tasha. I don't. It's the same thing that we seen with Ghost. A guy who's trying to be in both worlds, and how is he gonna make it? Did we sing 6 seasons to that? No, thank you. I'm good. Love, enjoy. I think Safari and Erica has a Hollywood marriage to business relationship. They are in it for the money and the fame. I don't believe that. They don't have to. They both were good on their own. When they were on that one show, the Scared, what was it called? Scared, the famous Scared show, whatever. He liked her. I think people forget sometimes people like people. He was with Nicki Minaj for all them years. Nicki Minaj and Erica Mena are damn the same person, truth be told. So I'm not surprised at all. Oh, hi, Ashley S. I'm good. My mom was good as well. We reviewed Basketball Wives Dallas. Probably not. I don't know nobody from Dallas. I don't know what I'm gonna do about Basketball Wives, the LA people or Dallas. I'm not sure. It really just depends. How do you feel about Anita Bryan and ex-wife joining Basketball Wives? I don't believe it, because it was only on Media Takeout, and Media Takeout at the time was lying. If they bring her on, that's the messiest of the messies. I feel like it's dumb. If you do that, it shows that y'all was only mad at Cece because it's her, and y'all would have preferred that she was on the show than Cece. So I think it's stupid. But I mean, the show is full of ex-wives. I mean, Basketball 9 wife. Jackie is the only wife. Kristen's the wife too, but I don't like Kristen. So it is what it is. WeTV just needs to do an update on season 2 crew. Mike, Sarah, Megan. I think they're filming now, because I follow Megan on IG, and she keeps posting pictures and she keeps tagging the show. So I feel like they're shooting that now, and we'll get that next season. They're gonna continue to give us the couple that we like, because it's great ratings. I also feel like they have been seeing comments of people saying like, "Oh my God, please bring back them folk right there." They may not bring back all of them. They're gonna definitely bring back the trio of Michael, Sarah, and Megan. They'll probably also bring back, who else? What's some people name? Marcelino and Brittany. They should bring back Clinton Tracy. I think they'll keep at least them 3, and then we should see what else they do. Did you watch the new season of Charmed? I did. Did I watch it today? Early today. And I'm torn, because I'm like, season 2, episode 1, now they don't have any powers. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was an interesting episode. I liked it. I'm intrigued, but I feel like, they started the episode off really, really big. Okay, with this big thing that happened. Because I don't know if anybody else watched it, and they haven't watched it yet, so I don't want to give it away. But I enjoyed the season 2 of Charmed way more than I enjoyed Legacies. You know what I'm saying? Legacies, I was disappointed. Very much so. But yeah, this week I watched Charmed. I watched Legacies. I watched Batwoman. I watched Black Lightning. And The Flash. I can't wait for Arrow to come back on next week. I also watch Supergirl. Those are my shows that I watch to break up the monotony of YouTube. But yeah, Empire lost me with Rhonda's ghost advice. I didn't mind when Rhonda was a ghost on was that like season 2 or season 3. This season where Andre's again seeing ghosts and now the ghost of his dead brother, I'm like, you've done this already. Like he can't consistently keep seeing dead people. That's and even the whole part of who killed Lucius. Last season it was who's in the coffin. This season is who killed Lucius. I'm looking like it's just too easy. It's too easy, and I'm like, it's just boring. I think the actors are acting great. The storyline was shitty, and that's how I feel about that. I don't think we like Tariq enough to watch the spinoff. We don't. We barely want to watch. You really want to watch Power now because it's just kind of frustrating. But yeah, I don't know. I would not watch a spinoff of Tariq. I would not at all. I feel like Tariq needs to go to jail. That's what I think. I watched the first episode of Empire and I stopped. It's I'm not reviewing it anymore. That's how bad it got for me. How do you like the new fall shows like Evil, All Rise, and Prodigal Son? So, thank you, Kia Ugly. Kia Huggy. Y'all know I'm bad at names. I love All Rise. I really, really love it a lot. I think it's a good cast. I think the episodes can be different I think every episode can be different because it can be different cases. I pray that it gets renewed for season 2 because it's a really, really good show. Prodigal Son, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's a juicy, sinful show in my eyes because it's something about the son. And not only that, I think it's something about Bellamy Young's character who played Millie or whatever. It's something about her. I'm looking like, did she? So no, it's just a great show. Like I really want to know more, and I love the dad who's the killer. It's a really well written show, and I like the people on the show. Evil, I'm not watching Evil anymore. Mainly because the first episode they had a little demon in it or whatever, and that same demon was back the second episode, and I'm like, I'm good, love and joy. The show was good, but I'm real. I don't play them games, okay? And I'm like, if y'all keep having this demon in the show, that's too evil for me. I think there's a way to do the show to where they're trying to figure out if something is supernatural, if something is, a person, if they're just psychotic, if they're possessed, without the one lady consistently being visited by a demon. I was like, I don't want to do that. So I think it's a good show, but I stopped after episode 2 because I was like, I didn't like, I'm like, there's too much stuff in my spirit. Now I'm good. So again, All Rise I like, Prodigal Son I like. So yeah, those two I'm still sticking with, and I think those are the only shows that I'm doing. Me, I'm up. I just got here from dancing. Happy Friday. Oh, I'm naturally fabulous. That would be a good spinoff. Tate definitely has backstory. And that's, yeah, as far as Power, you want a spinoff to not be about the actual main cast who we've gotten to know this whole time. The spinoff should be about somebody who came in later in the game and then boom, they have a whole different story from it. A spinoff can't be, oh, now Tosh and Tariq. No, you could have kept Power and took out Ghosts. So no, it really, 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 really needs to be Tate and Ramona, and that's it. Okay, those are the only people from this current cast that should be on it. I also don't want Dre shouldn't get no spinoff. 2-Bit can't none of them should get a spinoff. The only credible, logical spinoff that people will watch would be Tate, because Tate is enough of good and bad to make it be interesting. You know what I'm saying? He's not a straight-laced dude. He got some underhanded deeds to him as well. That's what makes more sense. And even though I would love for Ramona and Ghost to meet up, that's impossible because you can't have Ghost without Tasha, Tariq, and Gas. So again, that got to die off or whatever. I think the prize spinoff will be about Proctor's family. That would be good too. Benny. It can be two. It can be that, and it can also be Tate. So those are two good. I don't want it to be Vincent in them though, because I don't like Vincent that much on the show. That's why Dallas a thing. It's supposedly something that they're shopping that possibly may be a basketball wife Dallas, but it's alleged. It's allegedly happening. We don't know. Do you wonder why Shawnee and VH1 is trying so hard to prove OG is a bad person? Could it be that they are afraid she's going to follow that? I feel like Shawnee's an EP. And I feel like no one knew the OG would come on the show and dominate the way that she did. And she stood up to them how she did. They have a way to bring people on the show just for them to bully. They do that. They bring people on for them to look down upon, to talk about, and usually that person bends to their will. Like even with Tammy, when Tammy first came on, they brought Tammy on as the less money having person who didn't dress too nice. Her hair wasn't that nice, and they teased her behind her back. And slowly but surely, Tammy got better and better and better. They bring people on that's a little bit less than they are in some kind of way, and they bully them. They mess with them, and they either fight back or they don't. And that's what they tried to do to OG. But OG got back with them. So to get her off the show, let's paint her as a negative person so that she can't be here every day, every week to give us what we deserve. Because we have to be the top notches. And that's what it was. So I don't think it was about, they thought she could file a suit. She could still file suit, period. Because at the end of the day, the fact that they're saying that she was this mean, aggressive, feisty person or whatever, but there's no footage of it. They show footage of Evelyn being tackled. Now, even though Evelyn convinced them to not fully show what happened, even though the beginning promotion showed it, so we saw it anywhere it goes, they would have shown anything that OG did to make herself look bad. The reason they didn't show the fight with OG and Furby is because I believe Furby was doing something that they were saying that Furby was calling OG out her name or whatever. So they couldn't air that because that would make them look bad. They can't show anything that would make OG look like she's defending herself. That's the point. They would have been show OG being mean and rude, and they would have showed her pushing Shawnee. They didn't show it because it doesn't fit their narrative. Their narrative is that she pops off for no reason. You can't push that narrative if the footage shows, well, no, Furby called her, this or that, so she popped back off. So that was what it is. And the fact that the fans are behind OG, I don't think they thought anyone would support OG just simply based on her bad makeup choices. They think because they are the light-skinned pretty girls that people will gravitate to them, and people gravitate to OG, and the outpour of respect for OG to stand up for herself the way she did is what I appreciate. Because hate her or love her, OG stood up for herself. Bad makeup or no, she stood up for herself. Right or wrong, she stood up for herself. And the same things they gave her, she gave them back. And that's why they don't like her. And that's why they want her gone. They can't control OG. OG is the one of the only people who will hear something being said and will repeat it verbatim so that no one can be fake and phony and say, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You see how on Furby they showed her saying stuff and she still acts like she just, I'm like, they just ran the tape. You said it. But it's bullshit if you ask me. Do you watch House Away with Murder? I do. I think it's a dumb plot for it to be about who killed Annalise. I don't, that show lost me when they stopped trying cases and the whole show became about them killing people. them killing people and getting away with it. I feel like it would have been much better if that was a little bit of the show, like the whole Sam thing. Cool, fine, but it just steered so far left that I'm looking like this is why it's ending, because you just went too far to the left. I don't even know who killed her. I don't care who killed her. I don't think it's Laurel. I don't think it's Michaela. I feel like it could possibly be um, Gabriel who did it when he found out that she knew, who really killed his father. But again, it could be maybe Sam came back and did it. He did it. I don't really know. But I watch it, but I don't review it at all. Y'all have a lot of questions. Damn it, man. I was like, okay, because I'm just saying, I just lost where I was. I need you in life. Thank you, Mark Miller. I like Batwoman. Batwoman was good. I just watched episode 1 because I forgot to set my DVR to record it, and it was a good show. I can see it going really, really far. It's a good show, and if you're into all the shows that come on the CW, it's a great addition to the show. I like that they're getting women and more into it. I like that it's a cast with black, that is also black people in the cast. So I'm going to enjoy the show as well. I was never a fan of Empire. I don't watch David McMahon, the Shetts. I got your name right. Thank you. Because I was like, how do you pronounce it? I was thirsty. Did you watch the Pretty Little Lies spinoff? I didn't even watch Pretty Little Lies. Empire should rename the Becky and Giselle show because it feels like we're seeing more of them. I don't understand the Becky and Giselle thing at all. I don't get the point of it being the end, move my charger, of it being the end of the series, and we're getting now to meet Becky's. I don't get it. I think because Jamal and Hakeem's characters aren't around, they're having to use everyone else. And I think it's hard to do that because we don't care. So I think this is a horrible way to end the series, but I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, honey, I don't know. Empire was great season 1 and 2, but lost the sparkle after that to me. I think they relied so much on special guests in seasons 1 and season 2 that when they stopped doing that, they ain't know what to do. And then when the whole the whole Justice Smollett thing happened last season, it was even worse because now it's like, okay, we're down one major player on the show, and then the fact that Hakeem supposedly in real life has issues going on, so he can't be on the show as much. It's like, so we can only write around Andre. We already had killed off the brother. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I don't think they realized, what it was. Does anyone, the little demon scared you? No, the demon doesn't scare me from evil, but I'm just not into demonic stuff like it. You have to be careful. You have to be careful what you let in your spirit. And even though it's just a TV show, I feel like it's team too much. He cut off the kid. No. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see the point of the demon in her. I don't see the point of that. I'm like, okay, now this, no. But I don't like the demon at all. Okay, go. Be gone, Satan. Does anyone still watch 911? I still watch 911. I don't review 911 because no one watches the reviews because it's on a regular channel. And because the last 2 episodes was like, the flood thing, something like it wasn't much story about them too much. But 911 is an absolutely great show. Like, a lot of people watch it, but not many people watch the reviews of it. So, but I still love the show. I wish they would have brought back Star. Like, how they're going to leave us hanging. Well, no, Star's getting a movie. It's going to be a 2-hour movie that comes out to end everything off. So the show was canceled, but they was granted a 2-hour movie, like, I think like a month or 2 after it get canceled because people were so pissed off. So, we'll get some kind of ending eventually. Is American Horror Story good this season? I haven't watched it. I don't know. I'm not a AHS person that watches it at all. Um, can we change the topic of conversation to Jersey Shore? I don't watch it. I don't know what's going on. I see on the blog that the Angelina girl said that Jay Wild's boyfriend at the time like tried to grope her. I don't care. I don't watch that show. I think, yeah, that's just not my cup of tea at all. I used to watch it when it was on before, but to bring it back, I'm looking like, no. The most I watch on MTV is The Challenge, and I'm going to watch Young and Pregnant, the Teen Mom Young and Pregnant one. I like that one. I don't watch the other Teen Moms, but I am going to watch the Young and Pregnant one because I like that one the most. The first, I don't watch that. I didn't know a new season of. Oh, I don't know that either. Yes, Furby called her gorilla, and so that's why I think. Yeah, I think that could have been what it was. Somebody said Furby for Breeze. Uh, that is funny. I wanted to fight Fubu's wig on on the reunion. Fubu's wig was fighting her. Furby's wig was fighting herself, so it was a good thing. Um, I think it's hilarious how you were consistent with calling people Furby, because she's annoying. I love Furby doll. She's very, very annoying. No, yes, no one liked her. No one. She's not. And the crazy part is she don't realize that once OG, Cece, and Tammy is gone, she's the next one they're gonna pick on. They're gonna pick on her and Kristen. This is gonna happen. Because it's foolishness. And we don't have time for that. Girl, I'm in Michigan too. Why the hell are we up at 2:30? Well, I don't go to bed most of the time until around 5 o'clock in the morning, because I'm just up usually doing videos. And so I'm always up this late. And I need to customize my video because I have to see it. Okay, there it is. Anyway, okay, watch more. Yeah, I'm always up late. Welcome to Michigan, land of lakes in Detroit. That's all we all. Yeah, it's very true. What's the Michigan state we exist? Oh Lord. Have you watched First Wives Club? I did not review the first 2 episodes. I watched the first work site, If Evil, and I was good. Somebody else can watch it. I think maybe episodes. I love 911. Yeah, 911 is a good story. Yes, I do watch All American as well. All American is a really good show. It's really, really good. I love that it came back. Do you like Black Lightning? Yes, I like Black Lightning. I was confused how it came back, and they're under, not there in that facility or whatever. I feel like if you're a whole superhero, like, you can't hold me down, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I trust the episodes will lead us to where they have to go. I'm mad that Tobias is still alive on the show. I'm like, how is he alive still? Like, he should be gone somewhere. Fake ass Cardi B. Cardi B is not fake. I am a Cardi B fan, so cut it out. She's a fake. Oh, Furby's a fake Cardi B. Gotcha. So I'm like, wait, what? I love Cardi B. I love this guy. I have to check it out. Yeah, the first Wild Club was good. It was a good series. It was like 9 episodes. I think it was 9 episodes. So it was good. Do you watch the series Impulse for YouTube? No, I don't watch many YouTube shows at all because I just don't have time to do that. But we've got to the last question, and we have been on for 45 minutes. It is 2:45, and I think I've answered every question that y'all had. I'm pretty sure that y'all don't have any more. So I need to end this live and also put some ads on my at the lockup review and see if it goes live. What do you think about the comment that Tip made about Iggy? You know what? I believe people misunderstood what he said. I think people thought he was saying that she was a blunder because as if she wasn't successful. I think what he meant was Iggy could have been bigger than what she was. And seeing that she had such a big hit with Fancy, her career should have been much, much better than what it is now. It's a blunder because you had a successful artist who just kind of just went away. And I get what he meant. It was I need to sign a female artist who once they get a hit that I take it to the next level. Like you dropped the ball with Iggy. But I feel like the reason the ball was dropped with Iggy was because of Iggy's issues. I feel like Iggy wasn't in the right place mentally to be a superstar. And I think because she had so much success off that one song, she assumed that she didn't need to do more work to stay popular. And, with Iggy's response being as if, oh, we know, Tip, you've had other blunders. We have a whole list of blunders. You know what I'm saying? That's true. But at the end of the day, Iggy's career could have been much better had she not got in her own way and had him and her not been at odds. Is T.I. misogynistic? Yes, he is. But I also think T.I. is also, I'm a T.I. fan. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's perfect or whatever, but I got what he meant. And I don't think other people did. Again, Iggy should have been more than what she is now. And had she not been so stubborn, she could be further than where she is. Like now, Iggy's a joke. She had Fancy, that's really it, or whatever. She had different surgeries and she looked different or whatever. Like she should have been known for her music, and she didn't. And even the whole thing they kept bringing up how he had got to show, what's it called? What was that show called? First, the female hip hop show that was on like WeTV or whatever. That had Diamond and them on there. That was supposed to be a show, and she didn't want to do it because she didn't want to listen. So I think the blunder is I could have made her be huge, and I messed it up by not pushing her to do more. That's what Sisterhood of Hip Hop. That show was supposed to be about Iggy, and when she didn't want to do it, they then had to go and find other female rappers to put on the show. So again, his blunder was I fucked it up. I could have made more money for and with her. I could have made her more popular than what she was. I fucked that up. I picked the wrong one. I picked a person who wasn't really right for what I was trying to do. Because had T.I. got Cardi B, Cardi would have been open to do the different things that T.I. would suggest because Cardi wanted to be in the industry. I feel like Iggy wanted to do things her way, and she ain't know what she was doing. So that's what I, thought that he meant by it. Are you gonna do One Gotta Go anytime soon? Yeah, I am. It'll probably be on a Sunday. I just have to pick a topic and then get the pictures together. That's what take the longest One Gotta Go because I have to have pictures and I have to get the pictures, screenshot them, then upload them and all, and then it's just it seems so much. But yes, I will do another one sometime soon. What would it take for you to continue reviewing? I don't know what FWC is. What is that? FWC. Oh, First Rock Club. I'm like, what is that? A season 2. I've watched all the episodes, and I feel like, if you've seen the movie, you've seen the series. So I was just like, Iggy's kind of a one-hit wonder. Yes, and I think that's what he meant about, a blunder. She should have been more than a one-hit wonder. She had a number one album, no, not album, a number one record, and she had momentum. And then, like, he dropped, like, it just went kaput. So I get that's what he wanted. I think he wanted somebody to compete with Nicki. I think so too. And I think somebody said, well, I think with Sheena, I don't think he likes her much. Is I agree with that, but I think the reason he doesn't like her much is based on their business drama. I don't think she likes him either. I think they had fallen out. But I feel like it's because he wanted more. He wanted her to do more, and she didn't want to do what he wanted to do. And it could have been how he approached her. I don't know, but I do feel like they don't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, and I don't even think it was any shade and what he said. If you think about how he meant it, people say, "Oh, I could have signed so and so, but I didn't. That was a mistake." I think he felt like he maybe signed the wrong person. He tried to roll the wrong person because at a time where he could have, it could have went, far beyond what it was. Um, are you excited about the Proud family coming back with 2 episodes? Yes and no. Yes, because I remember the show, but no, because I'm 37. So, when cartoons come back, I'm more excited about Boondock coming back than the Proud family because for me, it depends on how it comes back. Because sometimes they'll bring a show. They brought back DuckTales, and I was pissed. I'm like, Launchpad sounds funny. It's why Donald Duck was on. It was just different. I'm looking like that ain't. I remember from DuckTales or whatever. Scrooge McDuck he sounded Australian. Looked like he's not Australian. Isn't he Scottish? So it depends on how it comes back. It depends on if it's going to be all the same voices and what the storyline will be. So I don't know. Why did Iggy change her face? Because I think she had nothing else to do. Um, saying I don't think he liked Nicki much. I think a lot of people don't like Nicki much. I think he respects her for what she's done, but Nicki also has a way to where like I don't like Nicki because I feel like I don't know her. I feel like it not that she keeps herself private. I don't know Nicki because I feel like what she shows us is an act, and that's not who she really is. And I feel like so I don't really like her that much. Why y'all keep asking me questions? Oh my god. I heard Flex and Kyla. Oh, Kyla Pratt and then Flex. We're trying to bring back 101. Nah, they can leave. I don't want too many shows coming back. I feel like some shows leave them where they at. Like I would prefer if you kind of no. We don't need 101 back. I feel like no, no, no. I'll take Proud Family over 101. Because then you can't bring it back or bring back a different world. Bring it if you're gonna bring back a show, bring back Girlfriends. Give me a clothing for Girlfriends, and that can be what it is. Um, did you see his top 50 rappers? I saw it, yes, but I didn't see it enough to like remember if it made sense or whatever. Um, Everyone had a different list of top 50 rappers. I think T.I.'s list may be different from Jay-Z's list. Jay-Z's list will different from, Rakim's list. Rakim's list will different from Eminem's list. Eminem's list will differ from Run DMC list. I feel like people get too caught up in one person's opinion or a group of people's opinions on who they think the top 50 are. You know, um, I did watch Girlfriends on Blackish. I was happy to see them all together, but I feel like something was off. I feel like it was a moment of yes, they're all back on the screen, but I would have loved it if they still played Maya, Lynn, and Tony, and if only Bo's character was different. You know what I'm saying? I would have preferred that, but having them play completely different characters, and then it still was more about the other women. I feel like it would have been a greater thing if the episode was about Bo having the episode could have been about Bo going out with her girlfriends. We've seen Dre hang out with friends. We've seen Dre at work. It would have been better if it was more focused on her and the girlfriends, in my opinion. Not saying that I didn't like it. I loved it so much that I would love to see more, but I wish it was more of, Joan and her friends versus Joan and the white woman who doesn't really know black issues, and then her three black friends say like one or two lines, and then that's it. And I love Rachel coming in at the end. I thought it was cool as well. But it did give me a taste of I want more out of that side. It was great. Um, he was saying that both Nikki and Kim couldn't be on this, like couldn't be on this at all, or couldn't be on this together. Because I feel like you could keep Kim and leave Nikki. Oh, you know what? I agree with that, and not because they're women, but because if you're doing top 50, I would put Kim over Nikki. And I know people say, "Oh, well, it's supposed to be supposed to be Biggie wrote her line around or whatever." But I would have also picked Kim. Kim is a legend. There would be no Nikki if there wasn't a Kim. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I get that, but again, it's his opinion. People need to stop being upset about other people's opinions when it's literally an opinion of who they like better. Because my thing is, I don't even have a top 50 rappers. I don't. So, I can't say because their list 50, I think Jay-Z should be one, but they put Pac as one. I'm pissed. I ain't pissed. That's their opinion. It ain't mine. And I agree with the fact that, not that you can't have Kim and Nicki on the same list for any other reason besides their talent. I wouldn't put Nicki in the top 50 if Kim is in it. I wouldn't because I don't agree with it. Not saying that Nicki isn't a legend in her own right, but I will put Kim ahead of her. I will put Queen Latifah ahead of her. Um, Roxanne, Shantae. You know what I'm saying? So it can be whatever. They need a one-on-one reunion. No, they don't. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, not ever. Hey, King, kid of the King. Um, what shows that you just can't finish? I don't know what that. I don't know what that question means. I don't know what you mean, like in general. I'm not sure. Um, Let me attempt to make this public. Oh Lord, I just made my look like a public because I want to see if it's gonna get flagged or not. Because if it gets flagged, I can review it. I can put up a review tonight before I go to bed. So we shall see. But yeah, I don't want to run on one. I don't need one on one to come back. I don't need Family Matters to come back. I don't need a lot of shows to come back. I really just don't. Um, when is Ayala come back on? I don't know. I didn't even watch her last season. I had to take a Ayala break because it was just so much with it that I was like, it was just team too much. And, when you have to take in all that energy of just the toxicness of that shit, I was like, I just stopped reviewing it and just all over. It was like, I can't do it no more. Um, will you be reviewing your Teen Mom Young and Pregnant? Yes, I will be doing Teen Mom Young and Pregnant. I believe it comes on next week or the week after. I decided to preview for it, and there's two new moms, so I'm going to definitely review that show. I don't mind that show because it's fresh, new people and their stories, whereas the Teen Mom other shows is old shit that I'm tired of. So, yes, it's Teen too much. Um, Bringing it back to back when it's just it got too much for my spirit. Other shows can be emotionally draining. Like yeah, I like the shows, but I had to just take a break because I think people forgot like it was the R. Kelly stuff, it was Ayala stuff, and Ayala was having like episode after episode of this heavy heavy stuff, and having to just kind of it was I just could not do it, and so I hope next season I still want her to do like those kind of shows, but like there's not so much heaviness with it. Um, Unexpected does have a lot of drama, like Teen Mom and Pregnant. Yeah, I haven't gotten into that show at all on TLC, mainly because I feel like it's just like a Teen Mom show, and because I'm like I didn't want to add more Teen Mom shows to my repertoire. Because even now I'm not even reviewing that many shows. I'm going to start looking at other stuff. Because right now I do 90 Day Fiance, Power, Married to Medicine, Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood, 90 Day Fiance the other way, Greenleaf, and Love After Lockup. And that's really, really it. I'm thinking about doing Ready to Love. I recorded the last episode that came on last week, but I think that was like some preliminary stuff. I don't know what it was. So I may do that show. But there's so many shows like going off. I was going to do I mean, The Walking Dead, but I want to just enjoy that show versus review it. So I didn't do that one. And then what other show was it? I think that was it. See, those are the only shows I'm going to actually review. And we know that Housewives is coming back on of Atlanta. That's great. But it's not that many other shows that I'm doing. So I was like, well, I'll just have more time to kind of chill for the month of October. You know what I'm saying? I've consistently reviewed so many shows. I'm like, it's okay for me to not be as busy this month, and just have days where I'm not reviewing anything and I'm just chilling and enjoying life and going out and that stuff. So October's gonna be really easier month for me. So yeah, because I got time for it. But then November comes back around, and I'm like, okay, it'll be more shows. I may try to be live a little bit more often since I'm not gonna do other stuff, but we shall see. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna end it here. I've been on for an hour. They're not gonna be on that long. I love you all. Everyone who's watching this back, hello, hello, hello. But I will try to pop one again live probably on Tuesday. So I will talk to y'all then. And other than that, have a great weekend. Be careful. Be loving. I wish y'all good vibes and good monies and good jobs and good men's and good women's or whatever. And that's what I want to bet. Love you all. Peace.